Hey everybody, it's Monday. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. We did go to Fargo this weekend. That was interesting. I had not been to TJ Maxx in like, I don't even know, forever. And so I went to TJ Maxx and got myself some new kitchen loot. I got some awesome, oh my gosh, I just have to show. I think this was my favorite. They were only 10 bucks. Oops. And I still don't have my, but I got these awesome like new cutting boards, which I think are super cool.
Mom,
What?
you only gave me about a cupcake.
I know, but she can have a cupcake when she gets home too. You had one, that's good enough. We had cupcakes. Because sometimes all you need is a cupcake, but aren't those cute little Curious George cupcakes? Anyways, now my kids want more, of course. Okay, so today what I'm going to make, anyway, yeah, besides that, we get to Fargo, and I left my kids and my husband in the car for like an hour and a half while I was shopping in TJ Maxx. It was really nice not having children to chase after, but they decided to watch a movie and have the car just partway on, not actually running, and killed the battery. So we asked 4 different people for a jump. I had the cables and everything. My husband actually couldn't find the cables, so he walked to the store, and I found the cables, and I was asking people for help. Nobody would help me. It was literally 4 grown men, not like women with kids or anything like that. Like, hi, 4 grown men, if they would help give me a jump, and nobody would give me a jump. I was literally floored. I was kind of losing my faith in humanity, but then finally this lady came over and she did ask, after I had already called the tow truck, of course. But anyway, we were able to get a jump and get back home, but it made me sad that people aren't just nice anymore and don't go out of their way to help people. So eye-opening anyway. So today, anyways, what I'm gonna make is enchiladas, and I do have leftover meat, so I don't have to use fresh meat. If you want to use steak, hamburger, anything like that, you totally can use whatever. Turkey burger. But I have my leftover steak and my refried beans, and then I have taco meat from yesterday. We did, what did we do? Nachos. So I'm going to just throw all this in here and warm it up. And again, I just like to be able to take all these leftovers and make sure that they don't go to waste. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of water in there just to give it a little bit of liquid to soak in to kind of get that warmed up. Anyway, so what we'll need today is tortillas. I just have flour tortillas. Sometimes I use corn. We're going to use flour today. We need 1 medium onion. Actually, I'm going to bring you up here so you can see what I'm doing. Can you see, people? Okay, there we go. Anyway, so I just sliced my onions this way, but we're going to need 1 whole onion that I'm going to throw in with my meat. And then we have 1 can of black olives. We don't need a whole can. If you don't like black olives, you totally don't have to put black olives in it. I like them, so I'm going to throw them in. And that will be in with meat. So I just have our meat, our refried beans. Normally, I like refried beans. I already have some that are open, but otherwise I would throw in a can of that in with my meat. If you don't like refried beans, I know some people do black beans, so you can substitute it out. You don't have to do beans at all if you don't want to do beans. But that's what I love. Kind of just look and see what you have in your cupboard. And use what you have. And kind of what your family likes. I know if your family likes corn, throw in corn. You know. Just make it fun. Oh, I got one awesome thing today. So I was talking to my one friend Jess last week. And she's like, you totally need to get like this garlic thing. She's like, haven't you seen it? Just like you close it on it. Anyway, I still don't know what a garlic press? Is that what it's called? Anyway, I found it. This is it. And it has two sides. One is like mashes it, sends it through, and then one actually slices it. Literally, this is my new favorite toy. I'm not even joking. This is so cool. All you do is like take your garlic, you put it in there, and just whoop, check that out. All sliced up. Dude, my friend Jenna was here yesterday, and I'm not even joking. I was like so excited. She's like, oh my God, you're such a mom. Because you're so excited about your garlic cutter. She's like, it's pretty sad. But yep, that is my life. I'm excited about a garlic cutter. Anyway, so yeah, you can buy, if you're gonna buy it like olives, obviously like the pre-cut, saves time. But this is a really easy dish. Throw it in the oven, done within a half hour, easy Monday night meal. Oh, so I've had a lot of people just ask me like, so what's up with all your food posts? Like, what are you doing? I like cooking. I cook all the time like this anyway. And I'm pregnant and I'm home. Can't do a whole lot, so I'm cooking. And if people want to cook with me, they totally can just plug in, and hopefully I have some things that will help you out with my little garlic ideas. Ooh, one thing I'm totally going to show you. Okay, so when I buy like cilantro, parsley, that kind of stuff, I normally used to just like throw it in my fridge. It would be in there like a day and they'd be all wilty and nasty. These have been in there like a week, and look at, they're still like good. All you gotta do is take a glass, put some water in it, put your plants in there, and literally they last so much longer. It's amazing. So take that little tip. It's just great. So that's kind of my tip for the day. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this all in. You can see my meat is sizzling away over here. Adding my beans. And I'm gonna throw in my onions and my olives. I do have a chicken, like a turkey version of this. I'm not even going to use that whole onion. That was a big onion. I think it's going to be too much, so. Oh, and again, so I had tacos, was it Friday? And I just have leftover stuff. And I just don't like my stuff going to waste. So again, I have my cut up tomatoes that I'm going to be using on top. So we'll have that cilantro that we can top once it's done. We don't cook that, obviously. But it is all stuff that you can have to put on top. And I just like to serve my enchiladas on like a bed of romaine lettuce. So just adds a little extra green. You don't have to use romaine. You can use whatever you want again. And that's why, I guess what I really like about cooking is you can't really, well, you can totally mess it up, but it's hard to mess up cooking. I don't like baking because you have to follow the rules. I'm not a rule follower. I like to kind of do my own thing and see how it turns out in the end, and that's why I enjoy cooking so much, is I can kind of take what I got and throw it all together and come out with something really yummy at the end. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, that did not take long whatsoever. So there's my meat mixture, and that is what is going to be going into my tortillas. Again, if you don't have leftover meat, just go ahead and like brown up the hamburger or like a skirt steak or whatever, and use that. Alright, so that part of it is done. The next part that normally, like, let's say if you're browning meat or whatever, the sauce that you're going to use is, I'm doing a red sauce. They do have the green. I usually like to use the green sauce with like chicken or turkey or something like that. It's a lot better. But I use the red sauce. I will add this, and I use the can of cream and mushroom. It just gives it a little bit of that creaminess factor to it. And then cheese, of course. And I just have this cheese again from last week, but this cheese melts really nice, so I love this. And then I'm just gonna add some orange cheese too. So you need I have my 9x13 pan here. Back up. That's a lot, huh? Oops. Oh my gosh, you see my messy house? I did laundry yesterday. It's not all put away. Okay, so we have our meat mixture all done. I did already mix my sauce together here, so I do have my sauce together in my pan. And we have our cheese. And then all we're going to do is take our tortilla and put our meat mixture. I need a different spoon. A little bit of our sauce. And I'm just gonna use the white cheese on the inside because it does melt so nicely. And then I just put about a handful of cheese. And then you're just gonna roll that up. And that's it. So we'll fill up the pan. If you have extra, you can get another pan that you can throw in. We're gonna cook these. I didn't turn my oven on. You can put it at 350, 375, whatever you prefer. I guess however much time you have to have it done too. The longer it kind of cooks together, the more flavors and stuff kind of mix together, but we'll do 350 today because I'm not in a hurry. So yeah, once we get all these rolled up, we'll take the extra sauce and we'll dump the sauce over the top of the enchiladas. And then I will top with the yellow cheese, and then we will bake. I'll cover it with tin foil just because I don't want it to get dried out on the top and get too crispy, but we'll throw it in for a half hour. Then I'll take that tin foil off and I'll let it bake just so I can get a nice crispy cheese on the top without drying out my enchiladas. So yeah, some fun things that I want to try this week that I've never tried before is making zoodles. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Totally gonna show you though. So I got this today. I haven't even taken it out of the box, but it's a zoodle maker. How fun is that? So you can like do spaghetti cuts, fettuccine, or I can make like ribbons. So we're gonna experiment and see what's gonna be yummy. But I'm excited to try to see if that actually works and see if it's a good alternative to pasta and how good it tastes, I guess. See if it's healthy. I guess I gotta, towards the end of my pregnancies, I always get gestational diabetes, or borderline at least. So then I have to really watch my carb intake. So I think that this is gonna be a nice little machine that will be handy to use because I do like spaghetti. I like pasta, I should say. All right, I think I can fit about one more in here. And then I'll just show you kind of what I'm gonna do. Things that you can use to top. Like I said, I have avocado, tomato, you can use chives, onions, black beans, whatever you want to throw on top of this. Jalapenos, I totally love spicy and hot, so I'll probably throw jalapenos on, cilantro, all that good stuff. So there we go. We have our tortillas all rolled up here. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and add a layer of the sauce right to the top of these. And I love saucy things better than dry. Never like dry, so I'll probably, if you don't like it as saucy, put less. But I do like a little sauce. Okay, maybe a couple more. All right, and then I'm going to literally have a couple pinches of this cheese left, so I'm gonna put the rest of this cheese here, and then we'll top with the yellow cheese. Cover it and put that in to bake. And let's see, 4:30 now, so yeah, it'll be perfect. Dinner will be ready by 5:30. So super easy. Again, you can just cut up romaine, you know, serve it on lettuce if you want to serve it on lettuce. You can do a side of beans if you want to add more like refried beans or whatever as a side with cheese on it. I know my son loves that, so. All right. So there's my dinner. Totally got to use up my leftovers, make some more room in my fridge for this week. And I'm gonna have an awesome, yummy dinner in about 30 minutes. So cooking doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be too crazy, and it can be really yummy. So that's that. I'm gonna throw this in. I'll take some pictures after and post my finished product of my enchiladas. Everybody have a great day. Bye.